But the people we are dealing with, they are serpents. They are serpents. Many of us are not aware that they are serpents.
Hello guys, so welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch today's video. If you are coming across our channel for the very first time, please do well to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post another video. The video about to watch right now is a mind-blowing prophecy from Pastor Kingsley. If you have been following us on this channel, you'll be familiar with Pastor Kingsley because during the Nigeria presidential election last year, he released so many prophecies. In fact, even before then, he have been dropping back-to-back prophecies concerning what God showed him concerning our beloved nation, Nigeria, and the political sector. In the video about to watch right now, he has revealed to us that a new Nigeria will soon come, that we are soon going to experience a new Nigeria. He also mentioned that if P2B continues consistently to pursue this course of bringing about a new Nigeria, that he will mount up with wings as eagle and he is going to win. He is going to come out victorious and that Nigeria is going to be great again. I'm not going to waste your time. He said so many things. I'll just allow you to watch the video and listen to everything he has to say. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post another video. Also, I want to use this opportunity to announce to us that we'll soon be introducing a new show called What Went Wrong, where we'll be introducing to you all the prophecies that the pastors gave during the Nigeria presidential election that did not come to pass. Our aim will be to analyze those prophecies to see why they did not play out as the men of God said them. So please stay tuned. Before you watch the video, do well to like this video and drop a comment so YouTube can continue to recommend this video to more people. Thank you so much for doing so. May God bless you. Watch the video.
I greet you, viewers all over the world. I sincerely appreciate you for following this series of prophecy towards the new Nigeria. Like I used to tell you, we are at the darkest part of the night, and the darkest part of the night is closer to the dawn. Don't be discouraged. Continue in your faith. Be strong in the Lord. The new Nigeria will surely come to pass. It will be a reality. All we need to do is to focus on our vision. The vision is for an appointed time, and we are at the appointed period. We are at the appointed timing. God will surely manifest it if we continue to have our faith, if we continue in our consistency and persistency. Today, prophecy is a word of knowledge that I receive from prayers. I receive from the Lord that Peter Obi will mount up with wings as eagle. Peter Obi is going to mount up with wings as eagle if he continue in his consistency. By the grace of God, God has helped us so far. We are in the wilderness, journey to the Canaan land. By God's grace, we'll get there. Don't give up. This journey requires those that have patience. It requires those that can pray. In fact, the Lord gave me a word in Isaiah 40 verse 31, that they that renew their strength, they will mount up with wings as eagle. They will run, they will never be weary. They will walk, they will never faint. Peter Obi is going to mount up with wings as eagle.
Before I continue watching the video, it's important for us to take note of what Pastor Kingsley said. He said that we are in a wilderness journeying to Canaan land. He did not say that we are flying. He said that we are in a wilderness journeying to Canaan land. We are walking to Canaan land. So it's going to be like a long journey. So that is why I encourage us always for us to pray, for God to intervene and speed up things for us. Because we cannot afford to continue suffering under this bad government and under these bad leaders. We cannot continue like that. So if we want God to act fast, if we want things to come or to happen very fast, we have to rise up and start praying. We have to rise up and start interceding and call on God to help us, because things are not going very well in Nigeria. Things are very, very bad right now in Nigeria. So let us do well to remember Nigeria in prayer. May God bless us as we continue to pray for Nigeria and intercede for Nigeria. Keep watching.
When this journey started, it was very exciting because I remember that I said that obedience is from heaven, and I said it will spread, and I saw it spreading. There was joy in my heart. There's joy all over because the Lord's timing has come. The people became aware that the power belongs to us. The people became aware that the power is our power. It is not their power. They are to serve us. And by God's grace, I said it that the youth are going to be part of this movement. And the youth were vibrant. They were excited. Excitement was all over everywhere. But the people we are dealing with, they are serpents. They are serpents. Many of us are not aware that they are serpents. That's why Jesus told us in the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 16, he said, "Be wise as serpents, be harmless as dove." God is perfect. God is perfect. He gives us prophecy. He gives us word of knowledge. He tells us, don't go like this, go like this. He says, be wise as serpents. So you follow them bumper to bumper because they are desperate people. Serpent is desperate. So we needed to be desperate like the serpent. He said, be wise as serpents. But our desperation is within the restriction of the word of God. Say, be wise as serpent, be harmless as dove. And the same scripture told us in the book of Luke, Luke chapter 16. He told us that the people of the world, they are wiser than the people of God. The people of the world, people will call people who are desperados. We say they are of the world, they are wiser than us. So I haven't brought those two verses together. We have to go into what we call cross-examine ourselves and see that we need to upgrade. We need to upgrade in our wisdom of the world. We need to upgrade. I am not saying fight. I'm not saying kill. I'm not saying brutalize. No. I'm saying we need to upgrade in our intellectual reasoning, in our intellectual thinking. If you observe those that are good in criminality, they have been criminals before, or they have been involved in criminality. So you see that when they open business and somebody is talking in a criminal way, they can easily know that this one is lying. But those of us that maybe we are so righteous, we don't know that things like that are happening. They will deceive you easily. That's how it is. The Bible says we should be wise as serpents and harmless as dove.
What Pastor Kingsley just said right now remind me of the video I dropped here last year where somebody was saying that the symbol on Tinubu's cap is his neck, that Tinubu belongs to a deadly occult group and all the rest. The person said so many things about Tinubu and the cap he's wearing. Let me just allow you briefly listen to what the person have to say. Watch the video.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu is known for wearing a cap with this symbol on it. I know you have been wondering why Tinubu caps always have this symbol on it. It is alleged that this symbol belongs to a deadly occultic group. It is also alleged that the members of this occultic group are always seeking for political powers and they can eliminate anybody that stands on their way. Well, let me take you back to a very important question.
You can click the link in the description to watch the full video. The person said so many things about Tinubu that are very, very crucial that we all need to pay attention to. So please click the link in the description to watch that video. What Pastor Kingsley have said right now is really serious, and he have encouraged us that we should also be wise. It is important for us to be wise. In as much as we are praying, in as much as we are fasting, it's important for us to also apply our God-given wisdom and try to know what we can do to bring about the change we want in Nigeria. Nigeria. Pastor Kingsley also mentioned that we could have stopped INEC from announcing Tinubu as the president of Nigeria, but we are just all relaxed. But if you look at it in another way, INEC knew that what they are doing was wrong, and that is why they announced the election result at midnight when everybody was sleeping. These people, like I said, in fact, they are very deadly. Like Pastor Kingsley mentioned, they are serpents. They are operating in another realm. They are not operating in this our physical realm. It's like they have studied everybody. They know the reaction of everybody, and that is why they understood how to play their game. They waited until when everybody is sleeping to announce the result. If these people, they are just something else. That is why I've encouraged us to continue to pray for Nigeria, because these people, we cannot just deal with them by just sitting down and talking. Talking cannot do anything. Even fighting will not change anything. The only thing that can help us is prayer. Let us do well to be praying for Nigeria and be interceding for Nigeria.
Now, let me come back to what I was saying. I told you that P2B is going to mount up with wings. Is coming back in a glorious form, like the second coming of Jesus Christ. Though you can't compare human being to Christ, but just like he's coming back. You will see the Lord is going to do it. If he continues, he's coming back, and it's going to be more glorious. But we need to go back and reason. The Bible tells us, God said, let us come and let us reason together. Come and let us reason together. Before he now said, if you be willing, you will eat the good of the land. If we don't reason with God, or we don't reason well, we may not be able to go further and do better. When the excitement was on air, everybody was so excited. Oh, obedience, the government is going to change, the new Nigeria is coming. The people we are fighting are serpents. The people are wiser. God forbid, we cannot say wiser than us, but they are wiser. We saw it. When I prophesy in October 14 and October 10 that there will be rigging, now that is a negative prophecy. I said there will be rigging, and this rigging will be discovered. It is for the obedience, or the people that believes in new Nigeria, the people that are opposition, to take a proactive measure. It is for those people to take a proactive measure. There was no proactive measure. They allowed the rigging to get to the INEC, and INEC was reading it out to everybody. I remember it was only a man, when I was watching the TV, I don't know, only a man, Dino Melaye. I know he was the one that voiced out and he was speaking. Let me tell you, the people of the world are wiser than the people of God. So we need to learn from them wisdom of the world and upgrade ourselves in that capacity. Dino Melaye was the only one that was voking. I cannot recognize other people. They were voking that their announcement ought to stop. That announcement ought to stop, so that they can cancel that election. Because the purpose of prophecy is not for it to happen. The purpose of prophecy is for the prophecy to give you guidelines. If you remember, I told you the plan they are having. My own is I pray and I get revelation and I hear from God. This is what they are planning. You are to walk against it. The people of the world are wiser. When they hear that, oh, expect a military intervention since 2022, I said it. You saw what they did. They are wiser. The people of the world are wiser. It is time for us to wake up from our state and move to a higher level of reasoning. Be wise as serpent. Be wise as serpent. You saw what happened at Adamawa. The governor of Adamawa wouldn't have been there. They took a proactive measure. If you want to go ahead into the new Nigeria, you have to learn to take proactive measure. Shut down what is wrong at the right time. Don't allow the saw to become so terrible before you start repairing it. Somebody is having casualty, and then you say, don't worry, the doctor is coming, and there is no first aid. take a proactive measure before that thing will escalate. They would have stopped that reading immediately, stopped that the announcement, stop, because that announcement was not needed, because there was no uploading from the polling booth. So they would have stopped it immediately. Everybody involved said no. If we say no, no is no. The power belongs to us. But I don't know. The announcement was made. It was after the whole thing. Everybody started going to court. And the people that when we were going to court, they knew that this case, Obedience and PDP will win the case, but they shambolized the whole thing. The people of the world are wiser. They proactively planned. God was against them, but they were working. They were cooperating. They will still be punished. When God permits you to do what you want to do, your permissive will, you will surely be judged. Those that did what they did in September 26, where they murdered democracy, they will surely be judged. Those that did what they did in October 6, when they buried democracy, they will surely be judged. Judgment will surely come. That is God. Though they did their own, that is their own. But God, in God's hand, judgment will surely come. God is a God of judgment. So this time we need to be wiser. I am not a politician. I am not a politician. This is not a theocratic government. This is a democratic government. So the prophet cannot do everything. I'm not a politician. I'm not there to tell them this what to do, this what not to do. In the olden days, in the Bible, they consult the prophet. It's theocratic, pure theocratic. But now you may not. You can consult. You can consult. You may not consult. It is not stipulated in the Constitution. But we are saying we should be wise as serpents. Because this thing got to a point where we were at crossroads. When you are at crossroads, your decision matters a lot. Your decision may be let's calm down and then we'll fight later. Your decision may also be let's fight now. Your decision may be let's just be at the fence. Our principal was aiming at safety, was a man of safety. And like I said, that his pronouncement was like Jesus on the cross that died for us, and he calmed the situation down like Jesus on the cross. So when we choose the way of the cross, it is a longer route. That's why I told you that we are at the wilderness. And at this wilderness is a longer journey. Wilderness journey was longer. God decided for them to take the wilderness journey. But when this prophecy was given, it was stipulated that there will be revolution. Even we prayed against it. So I don't want anybody to be tense. Leave everything in the hand of God. But opportunities are going to come again. Be wise as serpent. When a prophet prophesy and say there will be rigging, then you go and make sure that rigging doesn't take. If it take place, shut it down. Proactive measures. Proactive measures. You saw what happened at Kano. Kano governorship election has taken place. The governor is already there. They said no. The governor himself came to the court, but already the people were behind him, and the government saw the handwriting on the wall. You need to take proactive measure. You need to be wise as serpents. So at the crossroads, our principal said, calm down. And the people that are supposed to say, okay, you say calm down, but we can't calm down, they shut down. They shut down. So the moment there is a synchronizing situation like that, when there is a synchronizing situation like that, where the both sides, the person who they are fighting for, say calm down, the person that they are also calming down for his safety, shut down, it means that that thing is going to go down. It gave room for the serpent to shambolize things. So they shambolize it. But the shambolity, they will surely be judged for it.
You have all heard what Pastor Kingsley have said. He said that another opportunity will come for us to make things right. Let us continue to pray and also continue to prepare our body, mind, and soul. So whenever that opportunity presents itself again, we will be there to pounce on it. We will be there to take advantage of it. So we don't repeat the mistake we have made again. We cannot afford to let another wicked person sit in the seat of power and rule Nigeria. Nigeria is going through so much. Nigeria is going through a lot. Sometimes I look at what is happening in Nigeria and I weep for Nigeria, because what is happening is not easy. I get reports from my family that are in Nigeria. I get reports from friends, and they have been talking about how bad things are in Nigeria. I even visited Nigeria some months ago, and I tell you, my experience there is not a good one. If you come to Nigeria and you don't have money, forget it, you will suffer. Even when you have money, sef, you cannot, if you don't have enough of it, you might not be able to take care of yourself. You will not even enjoy your stay in Nigeria. When I came back from Nigeria, I came to Nigeria from Ghana. Let's say, for instance, the transportation was about 17,000 naira to Port Harcourt. So that's from Lagos. Now I want to return back to Lagos, and I was paying 23,000 naira. Just 1 week I spent in Nigeria, in Port Harcourt. That is too bad. It tells you how bad things have become in Nigeria. Even in Nigeria right now, in fact, Nigeria is just a lawless nation. Nigeria is a lawless nation. Access, what do they call this bank? First Bank have been owing me money for, it's almost 4 years now. They took money from my account and they don't want to return that money. But what can you do? Because we live in a lawless country. If you like, even take them to court, it will not, nothing will change. Anything you like do, nothing is going to happen unless you have enough money to pursue all these things. Because I've always said it, in Nigeria, the only way you can have right is when you have money and you know people. If you don't know people, even with your money, it will not work. You need to have money and also have connection before you can be able to exercise your fundamental human rights in Nigeria. Because Nigeria is lawless. They don't even obey the courts. If even the Supreme Court will give order, our what do they call it, politician, they will flaunt that order. They will not take that order. So that is why I've encouraged us. Let us keep praying for Nigeria, for God to give us a leader that will help put things in place for Nigeria, a leader that can help clip the wings of all these evil people that are in power. If we have a good leader, I'm telling you, a whole lot is going to change in Nigeria. A whole lot will change. I've been reading comments from last week. People have been saying that we don't need to pray for Nigeria, that Nigeria is finished. That Nigeria is not finished. I said it here the last time, that after rain comes sunshine. Let us continue to pray. Sun will soon shine in Nigeria. Things will become better in Nigeria. A lot of things will soon change in Nigeria. A lot of things will soon change. So it is important for us to remember that Nigeria is the only country we have. Let us pray for our country, Nigeria. Let us remember Nigeria in prayer. And I know that as we do so, God is going to intervene and things will become good again in Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post another video. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you to you. Thank you for always stopping by to watch our video. We love you. We appreciate you. We love the support that you have been showing us on this channel. May God richly bless you as you have been supporting us. Thank you so much once again. Like I said earlier, we'll soon be introducing another show called What Went Wrong, where we'll be analyzing prophecies that did not come to pass to know why it did not come to pass. Thank you so much once again for watching. Don't forget, like the video and drop a comment so YouTube can continue to recommend this video to more people. I will see you in the next one. You are blessed.